All right, Instro, since Wes is flying, who's briefing Instro and control room for me today?
I mean, I can still do it.
All right, MTC and Nicola, Chase, everything's good with your airplanes?
Chase is good to go, and no changes from yesterday.
So today's a really exciting day here in Mojave. It's our first captive carry flight, our first time that we're going to go fly Spaceship Unity. The flight test is the tip of the iceberg. Under the surface are hundreds and thousands of hours of design and analysis and test to get us to this point. We've had the benefit of building on the previous program, but we don't have to start from scratch, but we also can't just jump right to the end. So that's the new chapter starting for us today, is flight test in the air, and it's an exciting chapter. So today is captive carry, and we're going to leave Spaceship attached to White Knight 2 the whole time. The pilots are on board and trained, the systems are ready to go, and we can fly free if we need to. Staying mated to White Knight 2 lets us really take advantage of a flying wind tunnel. We can test all the aero surfaces. So the pilots today are going to put those systems through their paces, see the range of motion, the forces behind those surfaces, literally measure the loads on the sticks, and make sure nothing's vibrating or fluttering in a way that we didn't intend it to. A lot of the test points for today were at altitude, 25, 35, 45,000 feet. By being up at altitude, we get very low pressure and very cold temperature, both things that we will fight in spaceflight, and want to make sure those systems are good. You know, we've done what we need to do to start flight testing, but we need to keep working on what it takes to make this vehicle live a lifetime. So it's not just 10 or 20 or 100 flight tests, it's 1,000 flights of commercial service. So, you know, it really is, at the end of the day, a hand-built spaceship. There's a lot of care and love and sweat and even tears that go into making this spaceship. It's both the manufacturing team, the production team, the engineering design team, the testing teams. They're artists, and they do a lot of amazing work. For each person here at the company, I think we all have a dream of making this thing a reality. That we get to do that for someone else, but we get to do it ourselves, the act of delivering it. It's why I came to Virgin Galactic. I want to be intimately involved in putting people into space. I think that's why most people are here at the Spaceship Company and at Virgin Galactic. We're not just building a spaceship, we're not just building a spaceship company, we're building an experience, right? The thing we're delivering is a life-changing experience to people at the end of the day, and that's hugely motivating. And makes days like today super exciting because we know we're taking the next step down that path.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, morning, morning. How are you doing? I'm Richard.
Today we have Todd Erickson as pilot in command, and then Kelly Latimer in the right seat, and then the spaceship Dave Mackay is our chief pilot with CJ Sturko in the right seat.
You know, I think, you know, by the end of this century, I hope that hundreds of thousands of people will have had the chance of becoming astronauts. I hope that the technology that we develop here will enable people to travel around the world in an environmentally friendly way at incredible speeds. You know, I hope that we'll be part of the sort of deep space exploration in the years to come. And I suspect there's things that are going to happen that nobody's even conceived of yet by the turn of the century that will shatter our perceptions today if we knew about them. You know, if you go back 100 years, if people could have dreamt that, you know, we'd all be sitting here today talking about the things we're talking about, I think they would have thought it was science fiction.
People ask me a lot, because I'm a space geek and I'm obviously an evangelist for space, would you fly to space? And I've said, well, yes and no. I mean, I know in some sense a dangerous thing to do. And however, the moment I walked in this hangar and saw that aircraft, I thought, I want to get on that aircraft. So the answer is now 100% yes in that.